Inside PressBox is presented by Live Casino and Hotel. Always live, always on.
With Loop League, fantasy players can link together events from across the sports landscape into one comprehensive fantasy pool. You pick from dozens of events and play against your friends. You can combine events like the PGA Tour, NFL playoffs, NCAA football, and more. Just go to loopleague.com now and register your league. That's loopleague.com.
You can see PressBox on Facebook Live with Glenn Clark Radio every weekday from 10 a.m. to noon. Just go to facebook.com/PressBoxSports. And don't forget to like PressBox on your Facebook feed.
And welcome back in. It's not often you get to meet an Olympic hopeful at the Maryland State High School Track and Field Championship. Meet Nyjari McNeil, swept the 400 and 800-meter runs for the third straight season. It's a pleasure to welcome in Nyjari McNeil and Franklin High School head track and field coach Paul Hannsen. And guys, welcome in.
Thank you.
I'll start with you because you are the star here. Absolutely. First of all, congratulations, and congratulations for going on to San Diego State.
Thank you.
But tell us how you started. I mean, we have a lot of basketball and football players on. We don't have a lot of track and field performers. How did you get your start?
Well, I started off doing gymnastics when I was 7, and my sister ran track at a rec track team, Pikesville, and I would come to practice with her and just run with my friends. And the coach told me that if I was going to run with my friends and beat them, I had to join the team. So they kind of tricked me into joining the team, and then in indoor, they were like, just do one lap around. So I did a lap, and I won. And then outdoor, it's different. Indoor is half of the track of outdoor, so they were like, one lap, it's the same. And it wasn't. And I won, so I just kept going with track, and then eventually I quit gymnastics, and now it's my focus.
Wow, tremendous.
Paul, now you've been the head coach at Franklin High for what, about 8 years now?
8 years, yep.
8 years. I understand we have another star down at the University of Kentucky who's a pole vaulter, Olivia Groover. How are you getting this quality of a female athlete?
We just try to find the best people, put the best people in the events that they're good at, and hopefully it works out. I mean, it's no different than any other place. We just try to do the best we can in terms of evaluating talent and putting it where it can succeed the best.
A quick follow-up to that, though. Do you, as a coach at the high school level, just see who tries out for teams and then assess their level of competence and quality,
Yeah.
or are you actively out there trying to get certain kids to come to Franklin?
No, I mean, no, not really. We just, if that happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, in terms of vault, Liv was tall, strong, and fast, so you're looking for that.
Yep.
You know, it's like any sport. You're trying to put, you know, for a football lineman, you're putting a big guy in offensive line and so forth like that. So you try to put people where they can succeed. Jari's very fast, and has a good endurance, so she can do middle distance.
Tell us a little bit about your habits, like your diet, your nutrition, and how you feel before a race. Like, what do you think about? How do you get prepared mentally for that race?
Usually, I don't have a diet. Carb load before meets to get energy. My habits before I run, I usually talk to my coaches and work out the race plan and just focus on what I learned in practice and execute on the track.
How much of it, and I'm asking both of you this, what she does, how much of it is a physical gift and how much is up here?
I'll say, I mean, she's clearly talented, a talented athlete. I mean, I've said several times, she is a great competitor and so super consistent, which is, it's easy to, I don't want to say easy, it's good to beat people all the time, but over 4 years, it's hard to have consistent performance every single time, and she's pretty much done that, which is just, I mean, goes to the mental part of it, where it's just impressive that she can do that.
You are the state record holder in the 500 indoor.
Yes.
What sold you on San Diego State? Why there?
San Diego, first off, is beautiful, so that was already a winning.
A lot of people the first time, you know, it's like Buffalo, New York, really.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
But I saw that their team is growing, and they've been doing consistently better at championships, and I saw a lot of potential there. And also the coaches, Coach Alric Monroe and Sheila Burrell, they're really good, and I see the work that they're doing. Coach Sheila Burrell is an Olympian, so that's already a selling point. And also the school has my major. I want to go into kinesiology, and that it's a good school for that.
That was what I was going to ask you was, you know, you talk to a lot of athletes, usually the males, there's money at the end of the line playing football or basketball. I was going to ask you about that. So kinesiology is what you're interested in?
Yes, and I might go into physical therapy or chiropractics.
That's fantastic.
You've got about 30 seconds. I've got to ask you about the Olympics. How do you actually get there? What do you have to do?
Train. It starts with the collegiate level, and then I might go pro and see how well I do at trials and championships, and it just goes from there.
Guys,
we're going to follow it.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks a lot.
It's like the old line,
great.
how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice,
it.
practice.
Thanks, guys.
After the break, which younger playmakers are ready to step up for the Ravens? Inside PressBox will return after this. Royal Farms World Famous Chicken has been ranked #1 in Food and Wine magazine. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast. Inside PressBox is presented by Live Casino and Hotel. Always live, always on.